So Filippo, we already talked about MPI profiling. Could I get some more information about actual hardware counters? I mean, a useful metric could be the instructions per clock cycle that my application gets.
Yes, I have it right here.
Wow, totally improvised, right?
Yes, just randomly on my screen. So here is the timeline, exactly like before, of your IPC, instruction per clock cycle. On the x-axis the time, on the y-axis the thread, exactly like before. The new thing is that here the color code is not representing a function like before, but is representing a range of values. So the range is going from light green to dark blue, and you get the interval of the value corresponding values, say, here in the semantic minimum and semantic maximum. So going back to what we are looking at the IPC. So our values are going from 0.037 whatever value of IPC to a maximum of 2.06.
Okay. Could I get an idea of the distribution of this IPC throughout the execution? Could I know what's the dominant IPC throughout the execution?
Yes, you can. You just have to, instead of looking at the timeline, you can look at the histogram that I can plot for you here on how to read it. So basically on the y-axis you still have the threads. On the x-axis, as it is an histogram, you have bins, so intervals of value of IPC. And color-coded, you have the amount of time that you spent in that range of IPC. If I go straight here to the dark blue, that means high value, as I said before, you get that you spent 3 million microseconds in this range of between 0.44 and 0.45 of IPC values.
So I take it that on the far right of this window, and those two green lines would mean the highest IPC values on my execution.
Right, so from this histogram you can get that you have two tendencies of high values. One is around 2 and the other one is 2.05, a value for IPC. And you can also detect how much time you are spending in these two values. So basically, if you want to zoom in, you just have a more detailed view of what we are just saying.
Okay, so that's interesting, but could I actually see on the timeline where these IPC values are?
Sure you can. You just have to filter out whatever you are not interested in, and you have this tool that is making it for you. So if I just select this region, you get another timeline in which you have filtered out everything that has a different IPC from the range that I selected.
Okay, and that actually corresponds to the timeline that we had before with all the IPC values.
Of course, yes. You can zoom in, for example, one region here in which we have this funny behavior, and I copy and paste here the time, and you will get just the dark blue values.
Well, that's quite useful. It lets me profile my application very well.
Yes, you can spot out easily where your IPC is low and probably understand why it is low.
Well, fantastic, Filippo. Thank you.
Thank you. See you next time.
Bye.